Joining me is the Hereford FC manager, Paul Caddis. So, Paul, it's officially your second day today. How's the role been for you so far?
Listen, it's been full on, but I'm absolutely loving it. It's an honour for me to be a manager first and foremost, but obviously this brilliant football club. And I'm doing everything I possibly can in terms of recruiting players. We're well on track with stuff like that. So, listen, I'm absolutely loving it.
You were at Fleetwood prior to coming to Hereford. What attracted you to come down to Baker Street?
Well, I'd played here 12 years ago when Hereford were in League Two when I was at Swindon. So I knew about the club in terms of playing here. I've watched a lot of the games. I've came to a couple of games. So just the size of the club, the attraction that I know that I can get from players to tap into what the club's all about. So it's just more of that, and obviously I'm grateful for the opportunity.
And you scored a penalty down the middle, and I was watching it on YouTube the other day.
Yeah, it was a horrendous penalty, but listen, it still went in. So yeah, I did.
You worked with some great managers over the years, like Gianfranco Zola, Paolo Di Canio, Tony Mowbray. Is there anything that you can take from those that you can put into your managerial career? Yeah,
listen, I'll take something from every manager I've worked under, good and bad. I'll take things that I liked, things that I didn't like, things that I thought worked, things I thought didn't work. Still speak to a lot of them. As soon as yesterday, I was speaking to the likes of Gordon Strachan. I spoke to Gary Rowett the other day at length, Richie Wellens, who I still speak to daily. So I will speak to those guys. Listen, I spoke to Graham Turner actually after being appointed. Graham gave me a call, so he's someone I will tap into as well. I'll sit down and have a coffee and just talk about football, just talk about experiences. I'll take things from him and go from there.
I watched an interview that Neil Warnock did the other day. He's gone into Huddersfield and he says a lot of management, man management, 90% of the role he thinks is motivation. Are you going to be having a motivational approach or a bit more tactical? Have you got a style?
I think we've got to have both. I've got to be humble. I've got to be approachable. I can't be just batter everybody constantly. I don't think that works, and that's up to me to recruit the right character. There'll be some characters where that does work, where I will have to get after and I will have to give a few home truths to, but there's others where they might just need an arm round the shoulder, and I'm willing to do both of that. I've been captain at a lot of big football clubs, so in terms of leading people, then I'm really confident with stuff like that moving forward.
And is training going to remain in the Midlands as well in the mornings, or will it be switched to evening?
So it'll be changed a little bit, so we will still train in the Midlands. We'll train around about the Birmingham area, but we're going to change to Tuesday and Thursday evening, and I'm happy to give the reasons why. I just feel that for me as manager to recruit players, it's easier to recruit a Tuesday and a Thursday night than it is for a Monday and Thursday morning, asking players who are working full time to try and work Monday mornings off, Thursday mornings off, etc. So just trying to take into consideration what's best for me and what's best for the player.
The retain list was announced on Saturday after the Blyth Spartans game. I think there's 6 players that you're still speaking to. Is there a deadline on that, or is it just basically going to see what happens through the summer?
No, listen, not a deadline as such, but I'm going to be ruthless. I'm here to make tough decisions, which you've seen I've already done. I won't hang about for weeks and weeks and weeks. I want to get cracking. I want to get a team recruited, ready to put on the pitch. So I will continuously be in dialogue with those players, which I am to date, and we'll take them from there.
And you're confident that they'll sign, or is it just a case of you're going to see what happens?
I'm confident they want to be here. They've told me they want to be here, but listen, there's other things that happen in football. A couple of them, I think, want to go full time, which I'm absolutely fine with. I've got no problem with. So it's just keeping in contact with those players and staying in dialogue.
Excellent. Cheers, Paul. Thank you and good luck.
No problem. Cheers.